Welcome to the business plan presentation for Pay My Bill Limited. This presentation is for our Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship program. The team members are Laurel Hunt, Dennis Hunt, Shellyanne Husbands, Kishona John, and Daniela Lashley. Topics are methodology, business overview, product service description, market, competition, competitive advantage, operational plan, financial projections, management and key human resources, risks, and risk mitigation strategies. Our information was gathered using questionnaires, market research, and general observations of the platforms that are available right now. We used both primary and secondary sources, worked well as a team, and collaborated using WhatsApp, email, Google Docs, and Zoom. Each member of the team contributed to the completion of the business plan. My Bill aims to make bill paying easier while providing secure and simple options. The problem being faced right now, especially with the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, is the fact that people are not willing or not happy to continue paying via in person interactions, which could expose them to the disease that has been plaguing us for over 2 years now. Also, many times people waste their lunch hours and free time by standing in long lines at the banks and at these other institutions where they need to pay their bills. This app will allow for that ease of access and also to get away from that in person interaction. Our solution is an alternative, user friendly app which provides a central location to pay several bills effectively. Our product will allow us to be one of the leading payment service providers in the region. A mobile app which will allow you to pay all of your bills in one spot, a reliable service center with 24-hour access should you require any information. We'll also be having a payment status tracking system which allows you to tell when your payment is made directly at the company from the moment that you would have used our system to the time that you get a notification that lets you know that they have received your payment. We are looking at future features such as the cash pickups, which will be another secure way of ensuring that those who do not have a bank account have a way of paying their bills outside of going into the institutions. Our survey, we were able to tell that 86% of the persons that were polled were interested in an app such as Pay My Bill, while 14% of the respondents said they just weren't interested in it at that time. It was done of 65%. Now, if you look at the categories, there are people who pay in different areas. These people will be intermixed because of the 65 people, which was everyone who would have paid phone bills, cable, internet bills. 48 of those persons also paid utility bills. 12% make payments at different government institutions, whether it was legal affairs or BIR or NIS, and at least 5% stated that they make payments to other places. Our target market are persons ranging between the age of 20 and 60, which is the general working population. We'll be looking at young working persons, stay at home parents, tech savvy persons, even seniors, because there are lots of seniors who use social media and technology quite easily. Persons who live abroad and may be making payments for services here on behalf of themselves or people who are living here, maybe family or friends. Even people who are on vacation will be able to use this technology, and the unbanked, those people who just unfortunately have not been able to have a bank account open and unable to use debit, credit, or online services to make those payments. Direct and indirect competition are the financial institutions, banks, credit unions, unit trust, and even insurance companies, retail companies, utilities, YPay, which is a service that is very similar to the one that we are looking at, shopping via online banking, and Encash. If you're not aware, Encash is an application that allows you to make payments to retail places via electronic payments or e-money. and allows you to not have to use cash to do so. Our competitive advantage is that it's a central hub for major companies so that you will be able to pay a wide variety of the bills on the application alone. It's going to be offering a diverse range of companies to facilitate customer payments on the app, developing a fault tolerant and scalable system so that we will be able to ensure that bugs or instances of glitches are minimalized, and the system will allow us to be able to grow as the demand grows. We're going to be looking at attracting a large segment of the working population, and in the future, we intended to introduce cash payments, wallet payments, which allows you to upload money directly to the application, and a rewards program. This reward program will allow you to be able to gain or have a point that can be used towards making future payments. This will allow you to have to put less money out of your pocket to be able to make your payments from your rewards. From our market research, it would show that respondents have stated that they believe that social media is the way to go to be able to market our product, with 38% of the respondents showing that. Via social media, we are talking about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp advertising, and also TikTok. These platforms are very, very popular in Trinidad and Tobago right now and are an amazing way to have great reach at an affordable way. So after that, we look at TV advertisements at 22%, 16% at newspaper advertisements, because there is still a good cross section of the country that still buys newspapers on a daily basis. 0% said pop-ups did not think to be very popular. 7% stated flyers, and 3% said stalls at various malls or handing out stuff at various malls was the least or one of the least most effective ways to market our product. Operational plan requires an equipment capital of 100,000 to 250,000 with a pre-startup requirement of $495,480 in cash. Our fixed assets will be where the business is located, a working vehicle, computer, which would be desktop, laptop, and even iPads and tablets, headsets, telephones, furniture, meaning desk and whatnot, chairs for the staff to operate on and from, and office supplies, pen, paper, any of the necessary office supplies that a business would require. Quality concerns and strategies, proper, very fast functioning internet service, proper working software that is excellent for the app that we are looking at, headsets, a call recording app, which will ensure quality customer service, but also it can work for the business and it will allow us an opportunity to have a defense should any claim arise from a call with a client. Auto dialing tools, customer relations management, which will ensure that our customer relations are high. Analytics tools to see where we are and what we need to improve with, and workforce management. Under our maintenance requirements would be computer software, vehicle, office furniture, office supplies, and equipment. Under legal and logistic requirements, the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago requires all companies, such as Pay My Bill, to be registered under the Financial Technology License or FinTech license. This license ensures that fraud is kept on a very, very low scale, and this sector is very heavily monitored by the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago and the Trinidad and Tobago Exchange Securities Commission. License to operate or to transport customers' money in the long term when that comes on board. Board of Inland Revenue approval as the company, national insurance registration to ensure that NIS payments are made on behalf of our staff, contacts at the bank to include their services into the app and also to advertise on the app, contacts for IT companies that will contribute more to the building out of the services on the app, and contacts at companies to run their ads and to promote their businesses on our app. Financial projections, the investment capital needed to cover the startup costs for Pay by Bill is as follows. We already have a $300,000 injection from the owners, partnership investment of $15,000 monthly. This will allow us to host these companies on our platforms and to accept payments on their behalf. In-app advertising, which will allow us to have companies advertise in the application. Nedco business startup loan of 1.35 million, equipment capital of 100,000 to $250,000, and a full pre-startup cash of $495,480. Management and key human resources, we will have one manager, two supervisors, customer service reps, there'll be two of them, an accountant, and an in-house IT technician who will be running all of the IT within the head office and will also be the person that is doing a lot of the communication with the outside company that runs the software. Our founding members and directors of the company are Laurel Hunt, the Chief Executive Officer, Daniela Lashley, Marketing Director, Dennis Hunt, the Chief Financial Officer, Kishona John, in charge of operations, and Shelly Ann Husbands, in charge of human resources. Compensation plan shows that our customer service representatives will be making $3,680 a month, IT at $4,910 a month, accountants at $5,220 a month, supervisors at $6,650 a month, and manager at $9,840 a month. These salaries are in line with call center salaries within the country at this time. And also bear in mind that this is a startup, so there is time and room for growth in the salary department and benefits for our employees. Under our requirements for the management levels, our internal accountant is required to hold a Bachelor of Sciences in Finance and Accounting Management. Customer service reps need experience in the field and also a business administration degree where possible. Experience for the supervisors is what we need, and also bachelor degrees in computer information systems and pursuing degrees in business administration. And our IT technician needs to hold a bachelor's degree in computer science and several other IT certifications, all dependent on what we see. We'll be able to interpret and decide if those additional certifications are in the benefit of the company. Risks that we will be open to are fraud, operational errors such as human and technical errors, legal issues, settlement of legal issues, and systemic. Mitigation strategies are tokenization, two-factor authentication, data encryption for those fraud issues, use of the best OS for operational issues, clearly worded privacy policy for our legal and settlements issues, and app scalability and customer education for our systemic issues. I invite you now to let us know if you have any questions or concerns about the application. We are quite ready and willing to answer any of your questions. Thank you for watching the business plan presentation, and we do wish you a great day.